We got a developing situation with the Pittsburgh Steelers as Mike Tomlin's future is now very much in question as we roll, presented by X Golf West Palm Beach. Find him on Instagram at xgolfwpb. Take a look at this. Earlier today, Damian Woody on ESPN's Get Up explaining in Pittsburgh, the standard is no longer the standard.
Sometimes things run its course. We've seen it with Andy Reid in Philadelphia.
Yep.
Andy Reid was tremendous. Took multiple quarterbacks to Super Bowl, had all types of success with the Philadelphia Eagles. But he ran his course.
Damn.
And he moved on to the Kansas City Chiefs, and the rest is history.
Yeah, and then this from Kyle Brandt on NFL Network with historical perspective.
Chuck Noll never went more than 4 seasons without a playoff win. Bill Cowher never went more than 3 seasons without a playoff win. We have now gone 8.
And then back to Damian Woody, who is clearly reluctant to admit it.
I think it's time. For the Pittsburgh Steelers to move in a different direction.
Oof.
Yeah, but Kyle Brandt goes even further. He uses the T word.
Whether it's talking about a trade or saying it's not working anymore and let's make a move, I do think it's time to consider a divorce.
And that's T as in trade. But wait, because the Pittsburgh Steelers are now listening as we continue, presented by Twin Peaks, your UFC fight headquarters. Jimmy Johnson, who still very much has the ear of Jerry Jones, shocked the world by proposing this.
Things are stale in Pittsburgh. Things are stale in Dallas. And just food for thought. How about a coaching swap?
Whoa.
Mike McCarthy's a Pittsburgh guy. Let him go to Pittsburgh. Let Mike Tomlin go to Dallas. Both franchises would be excited.
Which, in turn, started the storm we are in now, including this from Skip Bayless. Please, Steelers, please make it happen, says Skip Bayless. Meanwhile, it has been 6 consecutive. Tomlin's won a postseason game since Barack Obama was president. But this is the stunning part. Take a look at how bad it's actually been under Tomlin in the playoffs. This is mind-blowing. Tom Brady's got 3 Super Bowl wins since Tomlin last won any postseason game. 28 different head coaches have won a playoff game since. And then this, Harbaugh's gone for a decade, still with more postseason wins since 2010. That's insane. And then this from Teddy Bruschi, who reminds us, the standard, no longer the standard.
The results aren't good enough for Pittsburgh.
Wow.
There are franchises you look at where making the playoffs it should be an afterthought. That's Pittsburgh. And so you got to win.
But wait, because it's actually worse than you realize. Presented by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing, serving South Florida for over 50 years. We love those guys. Because the Steelers are, in fact, willing to listen. A reminder on Mike Tomlin's contract situation. He is the longest tenured. We know the 3-year extension means through 2027. But look at this. He is one shy now of the most ever for going one and done in the postseason. Yeah, but not only did the Steelers fail to lead at any point in the final 5 games of the season, this reminder about how bad they've been in the postseason in the first quarter of those games. 73-0 combined first quarter scores of the last 6 games, obviously all losses. And then this, which is true, because if you trade the guy, everybody's happy. Everybody. But wait, because did their best player just slam the entire organization? As we continue, presented by Bud's Chicken and Seafood, go to budschicken.com. Yum, yum. George Pickens, the best player on the team, Saturday night after the loss, asked if he's optimistic moving forward. Listen to what he said.
George, does that make you optimistic going forward?
Nah.
Ha! But then later, Pickens on his IG said, love you, boys and girls. We be back. And then this guy says, how about just bring in Aaron Rodgers? That'll do the trick. That'll fix everything, right? The question is on the board. Question, what should the Steelers do with Mike Tomlin now? They have to move on. He needs to move on. It's best for all involved. Change of scenery, change of voice, change of direction. Steelers fans will be happy. Whoever gets them will be happy. It's a win-win for all. And it might just be like Andy Reid when he left Philadelphia and went to Kansas City. The bottom line is the standard is no longer the standard. It's now just a cute catchphrase. Like, subscribe, comment, or reply to all of those. And remember, every day above ground's a good day. Some are just more questionable than others. Say goodnight to the bad guy.